Bismarck's new
Hi,
Storm
James Baker here with Paradise Spas and Outdoor Living. Just wanted to remind everyone we're doing a toy drive at Dakota Square Mall. Stop out, make a donation. By the way, hey Tom, how's the weather?
Hey James, the weather for the weekend is going to be pretty nice. So a great weekend if you are in the area to head to the Dakota Mall to maybe make a donation to the toy drive. And I think it'll be pretty easy. You can find the Paradise Spas little location they have set up for the toy drive. Donate something and make somebody else's Christmas a little bit better while you're at it. So James, thank you. All right, let's go over the weather headlines. Here's what you need to know. 2 more decent days, tomorrow and Sunday. And then things start changing on Monday. Now, if you're in the far eastern part of our viewing area, you might even have a tiny bit of freezing rain tomorrow. Odds are slim. I just don't want you to be surprised. Now, it still looks like we've got a Colorado low incoming next week and still going with heavy, wet snow. So in Bismarck, as we look at downtown, 13 degrees, northeast winds at 6, so actually it feels like 4. Minot's a lot warmer at 27 degrees, just a 12-mile-an-hour breeze in Minot, so the wind chill at 17. Looking around western North Dakota, teens and 20s. And just a decent day. Some areas a little sunnier than others. And if you can just stay out that little bit of a breeze and get some sunshine on your face, really doesn't feel that bad. And the wind isn't terrible, 5 to 15 miles an hour, most locations. So I want to kind of set the stage here for the next, several days of next week. And I want to point out, and it says it right here, this data may change substantially over the next few days. But this is the highest impact area that I have for the map. Now, there's also a winter storm watch into Montana, so there's going to be impacts. This is just where I'm thinking the highest impacts, which would include more of the heavy wet snow, which is a problem in itself because it's harder to shovel, and it is a type of snow that's really heavy, and people that aren't in shape, maybe elderly, try moving real heavy snow. I mean, you could end up in the emergency room with a heart attack. I mean, it's just going to be it's not the light, fluffy snow. We're not going to get that. So, and we're going to have more wind. So this will be the highest impact, though the entire state and parts of eastern Montana will have impacts with this storm. And I think it's going to be a long duration, but I'm calling this kind of a warm Colorado low, meaning that we're going to have the heavy wet snow as opposed to it being, like 10 degrees and getting the really powdery dry snow. This isn't that. This is a warm snowstorm. The light snow will begin on Monday, but it will increase intensity. Now, it's not going to start snowing Monday night and not stop until Thursday. There will be periods where it's not snowing at all, in all likelihood, but expect a fair amount of snow. And the blowing snow is likely because there is going to be enough wind. But if you're looking for a silver lining, the blowing snow may not be as bad because it'll be colder, and that means, if the air was colder, it would be drier snow. That blows around. This will be wet snow. It'll still blow around, but not as much. So here we are looking at the possibility. We still have this Gulf moisture in play, and by Monday night at 7 o'clock, it looks like some snow moving in. And then as we get to Tuesday morning, the entire state, eastern Montana, probably getting snow. Those isobars mean wind, so it's not going to be pleasant. Gulf moisture remains in play Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, Wednesday night, and even into Thursday, we might even have a little bit of snow left. And we're probably looking, there's very high confidence of at least 6 inches, but it could be considerably more than that. So looking at temperatures tonight, a lot of teens, and then for tomorrow, probably 20s, even some 30s, a decent day tomorrow. Don't forget, winter storm watch goes into effect Monday night at midnight. So here's a look at the Bismarck 7-day outlook, and here comes that storm, and it is going to be blustery. It is not going to be pleasant. It'll be a high impact storm, Joel. And one of the things I just want to point out with this being a heavy wet snow and people trying to shovel, with the snow shovels, it is going to put an extra strain on you. So you really have to watch it. If you're not in shape, don't try it because you could end up in the emergency room.
So what you're saying is there's not a very good chance that this doesn't hit us.
Right now, the odds are very, very high that we get a hit here. Yeah.
All right. So
very high.
That's ready regardless. Thank you, Tom. When we